How to cook a steak tips, cooking a steak step by step. How to cook a steak tip 1, usually start with a quality cut of steak. Pieces like prime rib as well as New York strip are usually fantastic choices. These pieces of meat in the loin as well as rib area include the most tender and delicious. How to cook a steak tip 2, search for many of marbling in the steak. These include the white veins or lines you see in animal meat. Most of these veins will be liquid when heated and will assist you to tenderize your own steak, making it nice and delicious. How to cook a steak tip 3, never slice your steak open to check for doneness. Slicing this steak though it is cooking will certainly dry it out. You would like the juices to keep trapped inside, and cutting enables your juices to escape. To check for doneness, only press on the steak using your finger. You'll be able to find out how it should feel by when using the finger test. Press within the fleshy part your own hand beneath your thumb. This is the way how raw steak feels. At this point feel your baby finger to your thumb and touch that very same area under the thumb with your own finger. This is the way a well done steak will certainly feel. At this point touch the finger next to your baby finger to your thumb and press again to find out how a medium steak will feel. Your next finger is medium rare and the last finger is actually extraordinary. It requires some getting used to, but it is the best way to check for doneness. In case you really don't feel comfortable with this, another best method is to use a meat thermometer, since it will pierce your steak in a much smaller area. How to cook a steak tip 4, start using a marinade. Marinating a steak provides it plenty of flavor, more so than just sprinkling it with seasonings. It really helps to tenderize and therefore it keeps your steak juicy. Steaks could be marinated within the refrigerator overnight or even for many hours before you decide to cook it. How to cook a steak tip 5, take your steak to room temperature just before cooking. The immediate and serious change in temperature could lead it to turn out tough. Also, it's a good idea to let the steak rest for no less than 2 minutes right after cooking or grilling to let it to settle and be much more flavorful.